So if there's one thing you would like to do during this cold winter months, that would be looking after your immune system, because nobody likes to be stuck in bed with the flu, even if that means you can take a day or two off work. So this morning, our vital expert, Andrea, joins us because she's got some great tips in helping to reduce the risk of infection. There's really a few things you should know. Andrea, good morning. Welcome back to Express. Always nice to have you.
Thanks.
Especially with your great tips during winter months, because, man, the flu is going around.
Definitely. And look, I mean, we're sharing all these tips and nothing's going to guarantee that you're not going to get a cold.
Yes.
Because we're in an environment, especially in a city environment, where you're constantly in contact with germs. But whether you get it or whether you don't get it depends on how strong your immune system is to fight it. So we need to know how can we avoid those germs, and also what can we do and eat to support the immune system.
All right, so we're going to look at what you can eat to support the immune system in just a bit, but let's talk about how disease actually spread in the first place.
Well, most often cold and flu viruses are spread through contact. If you look at a handshake, a simple handshake can actually transfer 2,900 germs.
Ugh.
So, you know, and you can ask, well, how does that happen? Where do all these germs come from? Think about sneezing, coughing, you've got a cold touching your eyes, or if you're not sick, you've been shopping, the escalators, the shopping trolley, all those things.
Oh, my word.
So it's important to realize that we are in touch with those.
Exactly.
And
I mean,
once you've touched somebody else's hand that has a virus there, and you touch your eyes or
like
mouth.
a contagious flu virus, of course,
That's
then
right.
you will most likely get it. And how many hands do you shake on a daily basis?
That's right.
Really?
Yes.
All right, so then
So what can we do about that?
Exactly. What can we do about that?
Well, wash your hands regularly. Hand sanitizers, definitely.
All right.
Yes.
And I think there's also, as you said, besides the handshake, there's a lot of people coughing, there's a lot of people sneezing, and I'm sure that in itself spreads a lot of disease as well.
You know, when I did a bit of research to give tips on nutrition and that, I looked at a few facts, the one with the handshake, but also the other one is, do you know that a cough can hang around in a room for quite a while? Guess how long?
No.
If you cough, the germs that's in that cough, how long can it hang around in a room?
I don't know, like 20 minutes, half an hour?
3 hours.
3 hours.
So I thought about that. I often in conversation I would say, oh, excuse me, and I would cough that way.
Yeah.
There's no use doing that. You should go outside or cough in your arm or in a hanky or something.
Okay.
Because once again, all those germs are just spread and it hangs around. So think about flying somewhere in an enclosed area or working in a closed space in an office environment. It's really actually the best thing, if you can, to go and cough outside.
Okay, so coughing, just basically be courteous to people around you by coughing into your arm. If you're thinking coughing away from the person, it's actually not helping.
Yes,
all right,
that's
cool.
right.
And then I've also heard that a sneeze, that transfers a lot of infectious disease as well if you are sick.
Gosh, if you think about a sneeze, the explosive way that your body tries to get rid of, obviously, viruses. So if you've got a sinus infection or a cold where your nose is runny, there's viruses in there as well, and possibly bacteria. So that single sneeze, and maybe you want to demonstrate to us, there's a bit of flour here.
I feel a sneeze coming on right now.
The explosive effect of a sneeze.
Okay, so I'm just going to fake a sneeze?
Yes, you can fake a sneeze. Please,
all right, so
please
I'm going to put some flour in my
Fake
hand. That should be fine, eh? A little bit more. So this is just to demonstrate the actual spreading of disease when you sneeze. Andrea, it's sitting back. All right. I can feel it. Am I full of flour now?
You're full of flour, so you can wipe that off so long.
But look at this. Look at this. There's flour everywhere.
Never guess that. If you think about one of your sneezes, it seems harmless. Once again, you turn your face and sneeze that way.
Yes.
These particles floating all around here
unbelievable.
shows you how those viruses can float around, you inhaling the air. So if you ask me, how do we spread germs?
This is it. It's everywhere. Okay, cool. So this is the way that infectious disease can spread. Now, what can you quickly do, just in closing, to strengthen your immune system by foods that you can eat?
Well, we speak about this so often, but in your shopping trolley this winter, and in your grocery cabinet, there has to be chilies, if you can handle the heat, oranges and lemons for vitamin C, ginger, and definitely garlic, because these help support your immune system. There are also natural remedies like a viral boost sort of product that you can take. And make sure that you sleep enough. Mild exercise supports the immune system.
Okay.
And wash those hands.
You know, it all
All
comes
those
down to
things.
just being aware of things when you are sick.
Yes.
Be courteous to people around you. Andrea, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Remember,
welcome.
all of these tips will be on our website, expressoshow.com. But I think make sure during these winter months that you strengthen your immune system. Once again, a big point for me is be courteous to the people around you. Cough in your elbows and make sure that you just don't leave your germs anywhere.
Trust vital for your family's health.